Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing a brand new series on the channel of Factorio, which is a game that I'm far too obsessed with at the moment. Now before you judge it too quickly my friends, which pretty much everyone agrees on, even if you are a fan of the game, it looks terrible, the graphics. However, that's not the point of this game. The point of this game is to be delved into the world of complete obsession and building factories to get into space. That is pretty much the aim of the game. We're going to go through it. I'm not going to give like a tutorial, I'm just going to get straight into the game. I'm going to assume that you know exactly what's happening. Now I have spent far too much time of my last 2 days of living playing this game, which is a good thing. It means I know what I'm doing, vaguely anyway. This game is all about resource management and also setting up factories in the most efficient manner in order to achieve your tasks. Now, you might notice the world is an apocalyptic wasteland. We are in the middle of an alien planet which we've been dumped on for some reason. Frankly, I don't really know why. However, that's not really the main point. All you need to know is we're here and we're going to stay and collect a load of resources for some reason. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to this coal vein and put down one of these burner miners. The best thing to be doing is probably getting another one of these burner mining drills, so we need a couple bit more iron. So let's just go and dig that up over here. I think we're going to definitely need to build an iron axe though, so let's just grab a bit of this iron. Okay, so we're going to grab a bit more of this. How much of this do we need actually? I don't want to stand here all day doing this. Probably a little bit more. Okay, well that's fair enough. We do, although, having said that, need to put down one of these. We're going to need a bit of coal. So I lied completely when I said that. The start of this game is always a little bit slow. It depends really how you go about things. Everyone plays this game very differently. There's no simple way of stating exactly what the best thing to do is. I'm just going to go along with what I know. So I'm going to start smelting a bit of this iron into iron plates, which is going to enable us to build a few more items of use, hopefully. So let's just shove all of this in here. We should now hopefully have enough for another burner miner. We need a bit more actually, and another stone furnace. Okay, so let's go and grab some stone somewhere. Now it is night time. It's going to be a little bit dark, but don't worry about that. At some point we will try and put down some lights, but for now, there we go. Some lovely stone, delicious stone. We will need you for a furnace. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to build one of these. We can now come back over here and carry on mining, because my god. Okay, so we currently need a few more iron plates. We've got 3, so I think this is enough to build another one of these. So good start, everyone. So what we can do now is once that gets built, we can put it down and face them into each other. Start mining a bit more of this coal, and as soon as we put a single bit of coal in here, we should, fingers crossed, have a self-sustaining coal system, because they're going to pump it into each other, which is a good thing. So there we go. We've got a bit of coal building up, which is a good first step. So now basically what we need to do is carry on digging away at this iron forever, because my god. It will eventually speed up and we can automate this entirely, which means that we don't have to hit anything with our fists anymore, because my god, that is annoying. Who wants to do that in a game? The whole point of the game is not to play the game at all, it's to put down machines so that they play the game for you. Okay, so we're going to carry on with this. It's slowly becoming daytime again. Now you might look on the top right there on the map and think, gosh, that's a big planet. What are all these random colours all over it? Well, my friends, obviously different ores have different colours on the map. Iron is grey, copper is sort of an orangey brown colour, pink is oil, and the red blob, we can see one of them just about here, and actually there's another one up there. They're aliens. Now as I said, we're on an alien planet here, so we can't be dilly-dallying around. We have to make a factory to destroy their planet for some reason, because that makes complete sense. Okay, so we're going to now go into the crafting menu and hopefully be able to build another one of these. No, we need some more stone. Okay. My god, how much stone do I need? Luckily enough, all of these resources are right near the start for me, so we need another iron axe, just so that this doesn't take bloody forever. So we're going to grab a load of this stone. Now I'm going to also try my very best to speak as much as I can whilst playing this game, because it has a weird effect on you as a human playing Factorio. It's like the most obsessive thing. It's very hypnotic, like very hypnotic, which is very worrying. So yeah, we're going to build another one of these mining drills, place it down on the iron this time, and actually how do I want to do this? So we can't automate anything too much quite yet. Let me have a little think. So we definitely need iron ore coming out of here. Can probably just bung it straight in a furnace, right? Doesn't matter too much, I suppose. I'd really like to automate our coal a bit quicker. So let's just bung this down over here. Yeah, sure. No, we'll move over a little bit because I'm not an idiot. So we'll put this down over here. We're going to pick this back up, this furnace, and place it down like this. Obviously, at this moment in time, we're running everything off of coal. Eventually, we're going to be running everything off of, hopefully, electricity, if I do this well. Which is likely, because I have had a lot of practice. So let's just bung a load of this coal in both of these so that it can start burning away, collecting some iron plates for us, and we can just control and left click on this to grab the stuff out of it because it's a bit quicker. Okay, so whilst that is going on, I want to collect a bit more stone because we need to start building up a few more burner miners. Eventually we won't need to collect stone anymore, or anything for that matter. But until then, we're stuck on this dirty alien planet. Now the aliens... Oh god, there's another blob that's appeared on the bottom right. The aliens are horrible beings. They're like big prawn creatures, which will come and attack you. I've actually got the game mode set up so they won't attack us first, which I think is maybe a bit cheaty, but I like to just get established to begin with. At least I think that's probably quite a good idea. So let's get another drill. We're also going to maybe make some of these transport belts if we've got enough steel or iron plates. Have I been saying steel this whole time? I feel like an idiot sometimes. Okay, so we're going to put down another one of these. We might as well build another furnace over here to put down. We are going to need to fill both of these with some coal, which is a bit of an issue, because we don't have much of it at the moment, but we should probably spend a bit of time grabbing it from these drills over here to shove it in those machines. Now, let's start making some transport belts. We're going to need quite a few of these, and the way I'm going to do it is we also need some burner inserters. Now, there's going to be a lot of conveyor belt action in this game. That's what it's all about, and if you don't like it, that's tough for you, because, my god, it's the best thing ever. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have probably all of this good, delicious coal coming here out of these. So let's just rotate these around so I think they face this way. And also I'm going to press Alt so we can actually see what the hell is going on. This is going to give us like a little display on all the objects so we can see what exactly is being produced. And also the direction things are moving in, which is particularly helpful. So let's rotate this. Oh god, it's because I've got this in my hand. Let's rotate this one around so they're both facing over here like that. So they're going to start pumping the coal out onto this conveyor. Then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this around if we just move it like this, and maybe just run it around the back there, although this is quite a small coal vein, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to put a couple of these down here. This eventually will be more efficient, so don't worry if I'm doing things a bit rubbishly at the moment. It doesn't matter. I know, again, sort of what I'm doing. Right, okay, so there you go. There's a self-sufficient coal system. Now, aside from that, what we need to do is basically route this around if we can, so that it run into these iron machines. But in order to do that, we probably would need a few more of these burner mining drills. And for that, we're going to need some more iron. So let's go and do it. Okay, so we can build one more of these, which is probably enough to fit on this little patch of coal over here. So we'll grab that up, and rotate it around and add it into the system, like this. There we go, and I suppose what we can probably do is just bung a bit of coal in there for now, and that will start it off. Right, okay, so now we've got that, my god, what we need to do now is grab some more of this iron. We're going to build one of those burner inserters as well, and we're going to try and route it all the way back over here to start powering our system. So we've got some of that. We're going to make maybe 10 of those because we're going to need a lot of these treadmills. Move them back over here. That is the wrong way round. And we're going to bring it, sure, something like this. And move it somewhat down here. I think eventually we are going to definitely have to change all of this. But for now, it's the best that we can do with what we've got. And of course what we can do is we can put a load more of the coal drills up here and just route them down onto the same conveyor belt. When I use this like my main coal line, maybe we can split it off at some point, but for now it's fine going in that direction. So let's make a load more of these transport belts, and as they build slowly in the bottom left, we can start routing them down. Now where are we going to need to put these? We're probably going to need to have one down here and also down here like this. So the thing is, these inserters that you build, they require a one gap space to take things from conveyor belts and put them onto stuff or put them into things. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in somewhat like this, and we can probably remove this bottom bit of the conveyor belt over here And then also what we're going to need to do is take things out of here. That is not what I want to do yet though. What I want to do is I want to put coal on both sides, not like a complete fool. Okay, so we need a couple more of these. In fact, we're going to need probably quite a few of these, but it's okay. We'll put down one like that. Then what we can do is we can maybe just bring it down the centre here, like this for now, and then move it like this. This feels like a very stupid way of doing things. In fact, it is a very stupid way of doing things, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. For now, it's fine. We'll put another burner inserter here like this. Cool, and that should split it nicely. And then we'll bring this along here and rotate it down so we can connect these up. Make a couple more of these transport belts, and hopefully this will be enough. You get 2 per craft there. There we go. Right, so the first thing is done. We've got coal basically fueling everything, hopefully. We'll just shove a bit more in here. The drills are being powered by everything. This splitter here will slowly grab things from around this corner. It's not the best placement, but again, it's early game, it doesn't matter. Right, okay, so that's good. That is sort of basic automation right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bit more of this stone over here, and we're going to pretty much do the same thing, but for copper, because copper is also going to be very useful. But for now, iron is probably very much more useful than copper. So we're going to maybe extend this by 1 more. It's not very good placement again that I've used here, but it's okay. Maybe we can just go for this. In fact, do we want to start making anything else? We can't really make anything, can we, yet? Okay, well, I suppose what we can do is we can start working towards this, but we definitely need copper. Okay, so we're going to make a burner drill, even. I'm going to get these names down eventually. So there we go. What else do we need here? Another stone furnace. Some more stone. Maybe we can put down a burner drill over here just to grab a bit of stone for us so we don't have to keep coming back over. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so as the episodes progress, you shall see a lot more progress and a lot more stuff going on, because the game certainly does speed up as things go along. And for this, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go over here, because we're going to have quite a big surplus of coal. We can run around here and grab it all off of these conveyor belts, and we're just going to shove a load of this coal into this burner drill over here, so that it's got a little bit to run on for a little while. And then what we can do is there any point of us putting in a chest yet? I suppose we could do an iron chest, we'll probably do at this point. And there we go. Right, so all of that stone is going to be collected in this chest, which we can pick up, which is good. So we can come back to that without having to manually mine it all the time. Okay, so let's grab a bit more of this. We're then going to need probably another load of these and another drill. And we're also going to need a couple more of these stone furnaces, but for now I think we're just going to stick with what we've got. Of course, what we could do, let's have a little look at this, 402... I mean, this is not great placement. I should have probably thought ahead a little bit, but you know what, it doesn't matter. And we're just going to extend this iron production down a little bit and make a few more of these conveyor belts. Now I really hope that you guys enjoy this game, because I'm going to be doing a lot of it and probably quite quickly on my channel, because I'm forcing myself to only play it on YouTube, which is kind of terrible when it's such a good game and I want to play it all the time. Also, I'm going to be using face cam on all of them, so I hope you don't mind looking at my ugly mug the whole time. I'm probably not going to be looking at the camera too much, because this game is so intense and you really need to concentrate somewhat on it. How many times have I said somewhat? I think this is my new word, the word of the episode. You have to have one every episode. Okay, so let's bring this coal down here, and that is another one going for us. So we're going to have another furnace pumping out some of this iron. We've got probably enough coal for now. We're getting quite backed up on it, so that's fine. Now, where is a copper vein? Probably over here. Right, okay, that's fine. We can route this coal back over this way as well. Right, so let's put down a miner drill on here. I think we're going to go for this part here, because we can fit another 2 down that way if we really want to. In fact, I'm just going to build another one straight away, because we're definitely going to need it. And we're going to bung it on here like this. We're then going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to insert a load of coal in the front and back of this, which is going to require us to build a lot more of this stuff. So let's start building, queuing all these things up. This is then going to go straight into a furnace, which we can build first of all. So let's do that. How much good old stone have we got? 36. Perfect. So we'll make a couple of these furnaces and bung them down like this. This is with the... I don't know whether I mentioned this. This game, although it might look a bit old school, which is the point of the game, so don't complain about its graphic style. It's very old school in how it presents itself. This has actually got a mod on it that I installed, which is the Better Textures mod, which I think is probably quite a good idea, considering it does still look kind of like garbage.